Welcome to Narrowboat that James built. I hope you're very well. Thanks for joining me. We had just the most amazing time in Cosgrove. I just love it here. We're about to set sail. We've got to carry on. Don't know where we're going to get to today. We did want to get to Stoke Bruin and go for a curry at the Indian restaurant there overnight. Hello there.
Hi, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, good. You?
Yeah.
But I think we need to go a bit further than that, because I've heard that the Watford flight's going to take us a bit of time to get up there. So we're probably going to go through the Blissworth tunnel tonight and maybe stop after that. That's going to be our plan. But first off is going to be arguably one of the biggest treats of this whole trip, and that is crossing this aqueduct here. I cannot wait. Anyway, let's get cracking. Right, we just done the aqueduct, which was absolutely amazing, breathtaking, certainly on a day like today, just magical, really is. And this beautiful wide beam here is my friends Pat and Karen. I've been expecting to see them the whole trip, and now I've seen them, so that's really good. What a lovely boat. Okay, we are approaching our first lock of the day, which is Cosgrove Lock. I think we've got a long way to go today if we want to get towards Blissworth or through the Blissworth. So it's about 11 o'clock now. Not the best or earliest of starts to the day, to be honest, but we'll crack on. Lovely weather though we've got on our side, so it's going to be beautiful. Right, we're in Cosgrove Lock. Now we're going uphill for the first time on this whole trip. Right, we are making our way through Cosgrove Village now, which is absolutely stunning. There's a lovely ornate stone bridge we're going under now, just on the outskirts of Cosgrove. Isn't that stunning? Yeah, Bridge 65 is certainly a contender for Bridge of the Trip. Very nice. It's so built up around here. What I mean by that is the cut is built up. It's all above the landscape, which just means you just got views everywhere. It's not just waterfowl which are springing into life at this time of year. There's a very inquisitive calf thinking, what is that moving past my home? Good morning, moo cow. Oh, my kids would have loved to have seen him or her. Actually, I presume it's a her. I think the hymns are dispatched with. Just going past the Navigation Inn just before Thrupp Wharf Marina. We're a few miles north of Cosgrove. Okay, as it always happens, come up against another boat, and it happens to be where a bridge is. I'm alright here, I'm the first to get there, so it's fine for me, but Rob's behind me, so I've just told Rob to hang back, and then I will tell this chap that there's a boat behind me, but he will hang back, so for this guy to go forwards. Well, that didn't work out too well. Rob pulled over for the other boat and got grounded, so now he's stuck, whereas the Springer, with not much draft, keeps going. Right, it's a long stretch here. We've got a lot of mileage to crack on with. Talking about mileage, this morning I bumped into my mate Gordon, who is our local CRT spotter. So he's picked me up all the way in Cosgrove. So what's that, 30 miles or whatever? So yeah, I've smashed my yearly mileage target for the CRT. So it's a bit of a relief though getting spotted up here. I wanted that to happen, so yeah, he's got me and Rob, so we're done. Happy days. Even though there's a 30-ton narrowboat coming, all you can hear is the sounds of the birds. How's that silent cruising working out for you, Skip?
Because I'm performing well, we're down to 77%.
Nice, man.
All right. Sound of silence, deafening.
Unreal. I've literally no idea where we are. All I know is we're about 2 or 3 hours away from Cosgrove, so I don't know what the next landmark is. I don't really know anything. Rob's got the bloody map book on his boat, so I'm just following Rob basically. Oh look, it goes all the way over there. I'm guessing this is the long stretch to Stoke Bruin, where there's quite a lot of locks there. I think it's like 5 or something. We've only done one lock, which was Cosgrove, and then I remember there being like a 6-mile stretch or something up to Stoke Bruin. So I presume that's what I'm doing at the moment, and we've been going a couple hours, so I'd say we might be maybe just over halfway. I really haven't got a clue, but I'm loving it. Right, we are arriving at our second lock of the day. It's we must be closing in on Stoke Bruin. We are in fact here at Stoke Bruin. So this is the first of many locks. Right, quick fill up of diesel, and then we'll be making our way up through the Stoke Bruin locks. Rob's just pointed out the sign behind me. 7 locks to do. 17-metre rise. I can't work out what that is in relation to Marsworth, which was a 42-foot drop. 17 metres, yeah, that's more than 42 foot, isn't it? Right, all the way uphill again. Right, so Rob will keep an eye on that lock, and I'm walking up to the next one, which is about 100 metres away, and get that set. I can see the water coming through the bottom of the gate, so it's obviously full. Okay, come on, let's do it.
Speed locking.
Yes. Right, I think this is our 3rd lock of the flight. 4th is already set for us. This is going okay. Okay, that is the flight dealt with. Now, we've got a couple of bends to do, and then I think there is 2 more locks, or 1 more lock, and then it's Stoke Bruin, and then or 2, or something or other. But we're going to stop for lunch in Stoke Bruin. It's quite a late lunch. I think it's about 3 or 4 o'clock now. But lunch nonetheless. This is our aptly named lunch stop. I don't think you can get much better than this, can you? And they're still serving food. Happy days. Here you go, here's the menu.
Oh, thank you.
Rob, menu.
Thank you, sir. Cheers.
This lunch is provided by Carol, so thank you very much, Carol. Everyone always asks how she is, so she's well. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Carol.
Cheers, Carol.
Cheers.
See you later, my love. Tunnel lights are on. Got 1 more lock, then we go through Stoke Bruin, and then we've got the Blissworth tunnel. So here we are at Top Lock, Stoke Bruin. So we've done our 17-metre rise, we've done lunch. Now we're just waiting for this boat to come down, and then we'll come up in this lock. Right, tunnel lights on. Blissworth tunnel is 50 metres away. Okay, that's that done. Right, let's see how many boats we pass coming down this one. Tunnel lights, skip. Passage of canoes and unpowered craft prohibited. Oh, it's going to be nice and cool in here. That is one major advantage. Right, let's get some speed up. Try to get through it. Right, now I've got an EcoFlow on the roof, powering another light. That's a bit better. Well, I've got quite a decent amount of visibility. I've got my tunnel lights at the front of the boat, and then I've got a light here at the end of my solar panel, which I've just plugged in directly to that EcoFlow there, the little river, and yeah, I'm nicely illuminated. I can see some lights up ahead of me. I'm not sure what they are, whether it's a boat coming against me or possibly the end of the tunnel. I'm not sure if you can see through this tunnel or not. But without this other light, I'll show you what my tunnel lights are like. So that's just tunnel lights, which is good because it shows you the tunnel ahead of you, but it's a bit weird for depth perception. Whereas I find that much, much easier for depth perception. Yeah, this is much better. And it's aimed at the ceiling, or the roof, or the top of the tunnel. So if there's any boats coming ahead of me, I'm not going to be blinding them. And in comparison, this is what the light looks like for Rob. Nowhere near as good. Authentic, true, but no good. I've just gone past a sign saying I've done 300 metres. Oh, this is all dripping down. I'm going to get wet here. Oh, that's actually quite refreshing. The light at the end, I have a feeling, is light at the end of the tunnel, as opposed to oncoming boat in the tunnel. I think the last time I did the Blissworth with Will, we passed 5 boats coming against us. So if I can get through this unscathed, that'd be a right result. Just gone past the 400 metre marker and it's still pointing this way, back towards me. So I think when the arrows start pointing that way to the end of the tunnel, it shows that we're beyond the halfway point. That's what logic would suggest. So we're still not even halfway yet. Rob's just radioed through to say he's doing this on all electric and it's nice and quiet for him. I can't say I'm having the same experience. It's bloody deafening. Although, I don't know why he's doing that. Why would you want to go as slowly as you can through this thing? You'd want to just get it over and done with. That's what me and Slow Patrol are doing. So far, so good. Went past the 600 metre marker and it's still heading down towards London, not pointing towards CRICK. 700 metres. Arrow still going the wrong way. 900 metres, still pointing the wrong way. Right, I've just seen another sign on that wall saying 1900. So I'm wondering if I've got 1900 metres left to go, which is just shy of 2. Oh, look at all the water coming in here. Oh, it's wet. It's wet. Oh, that is so refreshing. Oh, wow. So if I've got 1900 metres to go and I've only done 900, I'm a third of the way. Right, I've just gone past 1300 on that side and 1500 on this side, so I reckon 1400 is going to be the midway point on both sides, which means the whole thing is just shy of 3 kilometres. The end of the tunnel in front of me is now the size of an apricot, I would say. Right, are the arrows pointing the other way? Come on. Point to the end. So far though, no oncoming boats. Here we go, here's a sign, here's a sign. Oh no! Gutted. Oh, here we go, midway. Woo! Rob, I've just gone through the midway point, mate. Oh, it is streaming in there. Avoid that bit. Crikey! Skills. shafts. Oh, that was wet. Woo! Okay, I've got about 800 meters to go, and I'm back into the old part of the tunnel with the best part of 100 years worth of soot stains on the top of the tunnel from all the chimneys and all the diesel and the smoke. And I think about two things when I go through this tunnel. I think about the navvies that died making it. When they built tunnels, they calculated things in length and loss of life, the number of men. So I think about them, and I think about those that came before diesel engines. There we go, look at all this water. Yeah, those that came before diesel engines, and the boys had to leg it through. They were called leggers. Oh my word. And not only was it insanely hard work, but it was dangerous. And in comparison, this has taken us, I've just calculated, so I think it's about half an hour by the time I get out of this to go through 2 miles of tunnel dug by men. Amazing, really. Right, the light at the end of the tunnel is very, very visible. I'll turn that off for you. There we go. I would say now that for me is the size of maybe a grapefruit. Right, there is certainly a lot of light at the end of the tunnel. I've got about a quarter of a kilometre left to go, and it looks as though I'm going to get away with this without a boat coming against me. So my worst fears were allayed. Now watch a bloody Y-beam come in. One thing I'm looking forward to though is getting out in the warm air. This is cold now. I'm pretty wet and pretty cold. And I can barely see Rob. So he's a long way back. He must be freezing. Although he's got someone on board that could fetch him a jumper. Here we go. The end of the hole is, well, it's massive now. Feel the warmer air already. Oh, this is nice. I can see wildlife again. The camera lens is probably going to go a bit weird. Whew. There we go. Look how wet the deck is. Oh, right, I'm going to pull over and wait for Rob. Alright, I think Rob, I can just see his lights. There he is. I can turn my tunnel lights off now. And I can put that light away. This is mad. I can hear Rob talking in there, but I can't hear his engine. Obviously he hasn't got it running. But that's just madness. What's in here? Oh wow, look at those murals. Huh. Cool. Really useful when navigating to have people alongside walking in the same direction, like that man and little boy are. Weirdly the guy's holding a shovel and that's it. I'm going to think of something positive going on there, but it's good indication of speed, because they should be walking at kind of 3 miles an hour ish. So I can maybe they're going to plant some flowers, although they're not holding anything else. Anyway, it's a good indication of speed. We need to be keeping up to about 3 miles an hour, so that's rather useful, because now we're through the Blissworth tunnel. We just really want to be going as far as we can. We've got at least a couple hours of light left, so we feel alright. We had a decent lunch thanks to Carol, so yeah, we should be alright to crack on as far as we can, really. Looks like to be an old disused railway bridge here, and I think we are not far off Gayton Junction, which is where the Northampton line comes off. Right, bridge number 48. That marks the start of the Northampton branch. So this is Gayton Junction. There we go, Northampton, 4.5 miles, or 4 3/4 miles. And Braunston is 16.5. That is the Northampton arm. Exciting. But we're going this way, as far as we can yet, and we don't really know. We're now here. So kind of, I don't know, wherever really, maybe another hour, get another 3 miles under our belts. Okay, we're mooring up. Where are we? Kind of here-ish, just outside, or just gone past Blissworth. Right, we've moored up just south of Bugbrook. Yeah, near Anchor Farm. But I mean, it's really remote here. This is just idyllic. We had a big lunch, so we're not going to have much of a dinner, so just kind of sit down and chill out now, which is just what I fancy. Oh yes. Good catch. Well, we're going to call it an early night tonight because we have got a massive day tomorrow. I've heard that the Watford flight could take us some time to get up. That's if we get there. And we've got to get all the way to CRICK. So thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.